Welcome to day 24 of 60 Days of Inspiration with Kathleen Gonzalez. And we are studying Living the Sacred Yes, Affirmations for Action by the Reverend Deborah L. Johnson. And thanks to Rev Deb for allowing us to use her book in our study. And today's reading is The Courage and Surrender of Yes. Surrender is my embracing God's infinite possibilities more than the finite facts. I remain open to the greater possibilities that I have yet to recognize. In letting go of my need to control, I enjoy how my journey divinely unfolds. I don't have to know where I'm going to know that I'm headed in the right direction. As the yes of my soul reveals itself, I am headed straight towards grace. I have the courage to stand where I am and take the next step ahead of me. I have the courage to keep walking in the direction of my surrender. Whoa. Courage and surrender of yes. So I love this, that surrender is my embracing God's infinite possibilities more than the finite facts. And so often when we're thinking about, or when we're in the act of, okay, let's invoke the law of attraction. Let's see what we can create. We worry so much about how something's going to happen, and they always tell us, well, don't worry about the how, just do the what and how it feels, and let the universe take care of the how. But in order to do that, you have to let go. You have to surrender. And for, us control freaks, that's really hard. It's hard to surrender. And often if we can't picture the how, we can't imagine the how, then we don't proceed with our dreams, because we have to know how it's going to happen first. And so it takes a lot of courage to surrender. Surrender is my embracing God's infinite possibilities more than the finite fact. I remain open to the greater possibilities that I have yet to recognize. I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know what's coming down. In letting go of my need to control, I enjoy how my journey divinely unfolds. And I was thinking about that today, because with this new reality that we're in at this moment, I'm just on Zoom like all day, 4 or 5 or 6 meetings a day with people from all over the country and all over the world. And that's such an exciting possibility. I'm making new friends and meeting new people that I never would have experienced in any other circumstance. And that's pretty exciting. And I don't know where it's going. I don't know what direction any of that's going to take. And I've already, I'm working internationally with folks in Europe and Australia, and that's really fun and exciting, and that was unexpected as well. So I am kind of excited to see when things calm down, where I'm going to be visiting and where I'm going to be working in the world, more physically instead of just, online. But that's exciting. In letting go, okay, my need to control, I enjoy how my journey divinely unfolds. I don't have to know where I'm going to know that I am headed in the right direction. And that's really cool too, because if we're open and we just kind of say yes, keep saying yes to opportunity, then opportunity takes us some pretty interesting places. As the yes of my soul reveals itself, I am headed straight towards grace. And I love that. I love grace. To me, grace is like the sun. So stepping into grace is just like stepping into the warm sun after you've been cold, and you just step into the warm sun and it just feels so good. And you just get this realization of how powerful the sun is, how far away it is, and how strong it is, and how it can still warm you up from way over there. And it doesn't stop. It just keeps going and going and going, especially here in the desert. It's on. It's like on all the time. And I love that analogy because I feel like grace is like that. Grace has its own energy. And when we're in gratitude, we just kind of tap into that energy and let it fill us up. We don't have to have our own energy. We can just let grace flow through. Yeah. I have the courage to stand where I am and take the next step ahead of me. I have the courage to keep walking in the direction of my surrender. And I had a teacher, Patrick, and he would say, just do what's in front of you to do. I don't know what to do. Just do what's in front of you to do. And so that would be, that's a great memory. And I follow that advice many a time. And it's kind of nice to have it labeled as courage. I have the courage to keep walking in the direction of my surrender. Because it does. It takes some courage to do that. So let's see where your surrender can take you today. And we'll see you tomorrow.